Okay, welcome everybody to another Throwback Thursday stream as we're hopping back into Ace Attorney, even though I may not even remember where we are. As we'll go ahead and get the music here. And Jaren, I saw you in the chat. Let me get everything set, and then I'll talk about what you talking about. There. I did that for a reason. That might go back down to what I initially had it at, but I did that for a reason. So don't worry, that will more than likely get moved down. Now, if I remember correctly, and I may need some refreshing on what we were doing, we have to figure out. I also have to turn up the volume on my end. There we go. We have to figure out what to give him in order for him to give us information, but we don't know, I didn't know at least, how to get it from the old hag. That's all I remember. But yeah, about the channel points, or as they're now called, cybernetic claws. So about your claws, I put it that high. Initially it was 500,000, but I put it that high solely just to see the reaction of it. It will probably go down a bit. More so probably near 500,000, if not even less. I mainly put them at where they were, just because it's tough to reach those, so it makes people have to watch. To get, you gotta sit there to get your claws. But they'll probably go down in price point. I don't even remember how many... Damn marketers. I don't remember how many points you even had. So, not gonna lie, I just kind of put it up there just because I thought you had a lot of points already. So I wanted to make you have to work for it. Okay, 22.8 thousand. Okay, so... yeah, certain things will definitely fall in price point. Probably everything will fall to a point from the price it's at now. And for some of them, it will be a high amount. Oh, hey, Ratchet and Clank installed. That's nice to know. Forgot I had notifications still on. Okay. Yes, I did get the dark theme. Literally right after the stream, I changed it. And it does look so much nicer, so I thank you for that. Hello, child. We need something to give to you. I don't remember what we could give to you. There's gotta be, like, what do we give him? This? The samurai spear, that's totally cool. I wish I had one too. This kid and Maya would get along great. Okay, nope. Huh. Come on, you dark wolf. Yeah, hey, if I had known about it beforehand, I would have already changed it. But I never have notifications on because of recording purposes. So, I always turn my notifications off when I record. So I almost never turn them back on. So I do not remember exactly what we have to do. I know we've got to get something for the kid. We got to bribe him with something to get the information out of him. I just don't know what it is that we have to get from him. And Jaren, I don't ask this much. But if you want to go ahead and look up what it is we have to give him or how we have to get it, I am fully down for that right now, because last I remember I had no clue whatsoever and I did no research. Hey, look, the old hag. I'm gonna talk to her. I'm not gonna do the voice solely because I'm not feeling the voice right now. We'll do it later. Oh, I want to examine just to try and get in here. Oh no, another Roger is the Phoenix guy. I know, but I'm just saying if you want to look it up possibly, you can go ahead and do that. I'm fully down for you to do that. That's if you want to do it. I don't care if you don't. I mean, hell, at some point I'll probably do it. Don't remember. So what point are we at? We are in chapter 3. This is... Hey, Raj! You came at the right time. How on earth do I get what I need to give the kid? I got Jaren on research duty right now. Drugs? No. We need to give him something in order for him to give us information. And it's something that the old hag took. That's all I remember. Oh, it's nothing there. I've looked at it. What do I have? I've got trailer keys, the information Mr. Monkey's head, the empty bottle. We've got the samurai spear, the guide map, Power's photo, the card key, the autopsy report, and the attorney's badge. That's all that is in our magical back pocket. I didn't know I hadn't looked at that. Anything? Oh, I have not looked at the welcome. Wonder if the murder will make this place famous too. Anything else? Nope. Try the key. Okay. Whoops. Main gate. Hi, Hag. Been a while. Not really. Dressing room. Well, the kid has a collection of Steel Samurai pictures. Ooh, maybe that's it. Hey, kid. You want some keys? What's that? Boring. Man, how come one person be so lame? If you weren't a superhero, you'd be lamer, man. Whoops. I mean, this is technically evidence that we can... Did we do it? Give that key to the hag? Oh! Maybe. Let's see what he's gonna say. Hey! It's the Steel Samurai! Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where'd you get this anyway? Okay, he's got a... Fuck you, kid? I don't remember what you say anyway. So you know anything about what happened here? Just tell me, please. I don't know nothing, Cody. You're a dick. You're not as nice as Cody Rhodes seems to be. I'm just saying. You're a dick, man. Alright, let's go get that key to the hag then. Hello. Hey, would you like a key? Miss Old Bag? I'm borrowing this, just so you know. She only says, oh, okay. Just be sure to give it back. She's not as demanding when she's exhausted. What about the pills? She's too busy catching her breath to tell me anything. Okay. Well, frick me in the dick. Drugs are drugs. Yeah, good point. Why are you so exhausted, old lady? Oh, wait a minute. Can I get a beverage? Let's see. Cola, candy, gum, chips. It's so normal. Oh yeah, I forgot Mia has taken over Maya. I forgot about that. I entirely forgot about that. Best one slammed. I guess I want you to drink it. Oh my god, slamming spaghetti. Right. Where? What the? How am I supposed to help the exhausted old lady? Studio card key. Okay. Hey, old lady. Hey, that. Wait. Hey, that's a key. Studio 1. Right, a card key to Studio 1. I can visit poor Hannah. Oh. You know what? Never would have thought about that. Never would. Like, that is the one thing that never crossed my mind. Oh, she wants to go visit the death of the actor she loves so much. I never even would have thought about that. I remembered that she was a giant fangirl. I remembered that. But I never would have thought the key... Wow. I will now rap. Oh, Lord Raj, do not... I don't need you to rap. Okay, good idea, Jaren, just in case we need it. Good idea. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow. Borrow within. If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. I'm trying to think if we've done everything in Studio 1 already or not. I think we have, so I'll lend her the card key. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Card key lent to Miss Oldbag. Hey, she caught her breath. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having dads to know whippersnappers. You take this and we even deal. What's this? A Steel Samurai trading... Oh, shit. We got some Steel Samurai trading cards. And if I know small children who are like the age of 7 or 9 or 10 at the oldest, they love themselves some trading cards. That sneaky kid dropped it. I figured it's pretty important to him, though. Thanks.
Hey, phrasing!
I may have a use for this. Oh, Raj, I was talking to Jaren earlier in the stream. If you have not noticed, there is now a use for your channel points, aka now called Cybernetic Claws. So there you go. You can check that out if you want to. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Steel Samurai card, add to court report. Right, I'm off. There she goes, hobbling off toward the studio. Okay, well, with that out of the way, let's go give a child his Steel Samurai trading cards. Here's a question. Have you guys ever gotten those trading cards of like TV shows and whatnot? Like, I've never done that. I've had like, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards, stuff like that that's actually made for like a game type of format. Never elected to buy like cards off a television. Oh, WWE still has trading cards. Oh, you had them. Okay. Those are more understandable though. It's like sports. It's like baseball or football trading cards. But I don't understand making trading cards for like TV shows or movies. I don't get that. Hello, small child. I have these cards. Will you now trade them to me for a holographic Charizard? And if it is not in mint condition, I'm going to have to beat you up and take it by force and then give it to somebody who is stupider for like $5 bajillion. Hey, Cody. This looks familiar. Hey, my ultra rare. You are... Huh? My ultra rare? That card's really hard to get. I'm very impressed they use UR instead of ultra rare. That must be a Japanese thing. That must be a mainly Japanese thing to use UR for all ultra rare stuff. Because they do the same thing with, if you've ever played Card Fight Vanguard, I have. It's a good card game. I enjoy it. They use the UR and all that type of stuff for the rarities. That was the first time I was introduced to that kind of rarity format. Like when, instead of using just the words. The anime is good. I really enjoyed the first, like, full set of the anime before they went to, what was the next one? I forget what the next version of it was, but it wasn't as good with grown-up Aichi and all them. But it feels like Jaren can. No, he can't. They're out of his price range. He can only afford one right now. But they will drop in price. They will drop in price. I only made them there because I didn't remember what Jaren's point total was. So they will drop heavily in price. Or at least some of them will. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this. If you help me. But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect... What? Eschewing the very basics of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. God damn, Cody, you got deep. I like how I was the basis of the prices. You're the only one who kept telling me their point totals. So I'm just like, how many points does Jaren have? And he's been at most every stream. So take that into consideration for the totals of what I should make these. I mean, I wasn't doing the math. I literally put those in probably about a half hour ago. So I didn't take the time to do the math. You guys do get near 1,000 a stream if you stick for the whole 3 hours. So if we're on base for about 3 hours a stream, you get about 1,000 points a stream. You would get, let's say, 2 fours. Actually, more so about 700, 800 some, around there. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Why do they teach these kids? What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? They still don't teach them how to do their taxes, though. Whatever, I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Oh, this kid's got duplicates. What are you? Nobody keeps their duplicates. They trade them. You're lying, kid. You either trade or you sell your duplicates. That's bull. That is bullshit. You either sell or trade your duplicates. That's what you do. Unless it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon and you gotta have multiples of, or Vanguard for that matter, you gotta have multiples of a certain card in your deck to fit your scheme. You trade or sell your duplicates, man. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After all I went through, all that trouble? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Son of a bitch. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Yeah, it's probably like a shadow, or it's probably like a ghost rare he wants. Ultra rare premium cards. The way rare cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on! Come on! Turns into Dolph Ziggler. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Cue the laugh track. Premium. Rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? I'd be down for a good steak. What the hell was that? For us wrestling fans, there's a guy named Dolph Ziggler, and his theme music starts with a "come on," that type of thing, and then he does this. Puts his hands on his hair and does that. That's just what he does. I don't have the hair to do it, so you're not gonna get it the right way. I cannot talk to him about the cards, man. I wanted to talk to him about those cards. Well, I need to talk to a man about some trading cards. You'd never fail to weird me out. I'm glad I could do something, you know. You know, that's what I strive for in life, to weird people out to the point where they're just like, this dude's a freak. You got the hair though, Jaren? You just stand there and Dolph Ziggler constantly come out to his entrance, do his little hip swivel and everything. Anything around here possibly? No? Didn't think so. Oh, do the slide, the good old Chris Collinsworth there. October 18th, Studio Duke trailer. Penny! I still think she could be a suspect. I never trust the PAs in the long run. Oh shit, I Am Perfection. That track was great. Oh, that track was great. If you get enough points, I'll sing it. Terribly, but no. That track was great though. I will say Dolph Ziggler has had some really good themes. I might have the hair. I grew it out after I was discharged from the Navy. How many points? I think that one's 250,000, so you got a long way to go. Currently, it's 250,000. It'll cheapen up next stream. Danganronpa will probably offer you a chance to use those points of yours. Hello, what brings you here, Penny? I didn't read your dialogue. Well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes. The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope, she's the same as always. She just, grew, looks a bit different. A certain, no, same person. 110%. No different. Check the pictures. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Penny, yeah, we gotta talk. Raj said it. I was beating around the bush, but Raj gotta just be blunt and say it. Have you seen that boy since then? No. You missed it though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, she got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw him. How's the old windbag doing? She was sneezing donuts through her She was squeezing donuts, not sneezing them, through her clenched fists back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of one Mr. Hammer? Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened, Penny? You holding out on us? You got information you ain't given? I am a lawyer. Phoenix is a lawyer. Tell him things. You mean you don't know about Hammer? No. What? I know nothing about Jack Hammer. I know everything about the Jack Hammer, but not Jack Hammer. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. What happened? Spill it. Wait. Now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here?
Nani?
That's a good timing for the Nani right there. That was a great time for the Nani. I do have to know one thing, Penny. You're still fairly young here. You know anything about these cards? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. You want to trade? You got a premium ultra rare card you want to trade? I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set, you say? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait. Wait! That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it! Oh my god. I know people like her. Oh, I know so many people like her. Fun fact though, I would be like her. I have a, not fully complete, but I have the 2003 pay-per-views for WWE. And the DVDs, they, on their side, they make 2003 out. They make the number out. So it's just kind of cool, and I'm missing only like 3 of them. So if I found them on DVD, I'd be going batshit insane like this. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Whoa! Somebody please hit the sound alert if you don't mind. There has never been a more perfect time than that dialogue for the use of the phrasing sound alert.
Hey, phrasing!
Thank you. I appreciate it, Raj. But there has never been a more useful time than that. Holy shit, she whipped out those cards. Woo! She whipped out those cards like crazy. Man, she was about to send my soul to the Shadow Realm. But please, I beg you, please trade with me. Also, but why was she carrying around her cards? I mean, was she expecting this or something? To trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Well, yes. Trade me a...
Nani?
Huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. It is. That's a great deal. Please! Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? Oh, she's very desperate right now. She needs that card. Well, what's everybody getting so excited about?
Phrasing!
Okay, I'll give you credit. That was a good timing for that. Okay. Really? Thanks. Even this is for you. Then this is for you. Ultra rare premium Steel Samurai collectible card. Very valuable. How much you think that ultra rare premium goes for on eBay? How much you guys thinking? I'm thinking at least 2 G's. At least. Yahoo! And there she goes. There she goes again. Blame this game for making the musical portion of this stream happen. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Are you saying 3 P's or 3 G's? I mean, I'm telling you, that thing would go for like Charizard money. 3 P's. I don't think it'll go through. I want to know. This is me wondering here in the middle of the stream. And we will keep moving while I do this. Or at least try and keep moving while I do this. I need to know the price point here. Holy sh... I'm not too shocked, though. I really thought, though, it was going to be more. Oh, there's one for more. Any other ones here? What do we got? Price points. Oh, okay. That's more like what I was anticipating. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, I am looking at the price points of, 5, since the person is currently murder trial. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that'll definitely up the price. And, I am legitimately looking at the price points for, holographic Charizards. In mint condition. On eBay, the top one I am seeing price point wise is $800 for a first edition holo Charizard. That is insane. $600 for the Team Rocket one? Come on, man. You gotta be shitting me. $140 on Amazon. That's batshit insane. Oh shit, there you can get one. It may not be first edition, but for $20, you can get a holo Charizard. Okay. I made the joke about $2 grand. I found one with free shipping for $1.3 thousand. $1,300 with free shipping for a holo first edition Charizard. Or no, that's not even first edition. That thing's just a holo. What the hell, man? You can't be doing that without the first edition on it. That's insane. Over $100 for a first edition booster pack. Bruh. $1,300 for a holo Charizard. That is... I can't believe that's a thing. That's on Amazon if you want to go look it up and see for yourself. Oh my god, that's unbelievable. See this card? Yeah, so... Wait! That's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me! Wow. I've never seen him so... eager. Right. Okay. How about a trade? You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, 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 no. Not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want the information. You sure? Fine by me. Well, we gave the card. You should have waited until you got the information to give this kid the card. He might run off now. Okay, Phoenix. Let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Okay, I'm no lawyer. I don't know really anything about lawyering and trials. Can you really have a child his age take the stand without, like, parental permission? Like, this seems illegal. So, no, his parents gotta gotta be present. I figured that. I'm like, this is Phoenix playing dirty. So, you like the Steel Samurai, eh? He's so cool. I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm getting lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Oh, me? Yeah! I, love the Steel Samurai. So tell me, what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is? Oh, there's always a right answer. If I was Mia, or no, if I was Maya, what would I say? His fighting skills. Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, whizzam! The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Check this out. It's my fan album. Samurai Scrapbook. Oh, man, Cody, you at least can't draw... Well, no, you can draw better than me. That's a better oval than I can do. I gotta learn that during quarantine. I gotta learn to draw. What the... It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Nah, not a good use to make that joke. Nah, I gotta wait for a better moment to bring in a Mr. Perfect reference. Check it out, my new digital camera. That camera, whew, that's the age of this game. They may have reduxed it, but still no camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. Not gonna lie, that sounds like an old TNA pay-per-view. Oh, never mind, it kind of is. It's almost Bound for Glory. Although I can't really be too picky on that. Whenever AIW returns to 2K, Explosion's first pay-per-view is Blaze of Glory, so yeah, I guess I can't be too picky on that. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another. Well then, I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Hey, we got Path to Glory. Contains photos of every victory scene in every battle Steel Samurai has won. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life! Hey, Cody, you know what happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? What do you know, Cody? What do you know? Cody. Oh, he did it. He does it for the ladies, man. Does it for the ladies. Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. Oh, that's a hell of a way of... That's... Look at Mia, man. Clever. I saw everything. I bet she also remembers everything. I've made that joke far too much. He remembers everything. Well, well. We might get some useful information out of him yet. Cody, you've helped us a good chunk right now. But I need to know, what did you see? Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? Oh, music cut off. Ooh, this is gonna get dramatic. I got here that day around 2 p.m. or about 2 o'clock, which I take as 2 p.m. They never do seem to give us the p.m. or a.m. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. One shot, one kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. What the... Kid, how, man? How you got like some type of thing where you're like, I can tell you're not speaking from the heart. This kid's got powers. Right. Mia? Yes. I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So, the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. It can't be. It cannot be Wolvie. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Oh no. It's gotta be only one man. Only one individual could have bust through that door like that. Not so fast, pal. Oh, I was right. Yous knows that I heard everything. Being me, Detective Gumshoe, I heard it all with me ears. My ears are the best this side of New York, even though we in Japan. This boy, yeah, he's a key witness. And he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. He's trying to pull a blade on Gumshoe. Oh God, Gumshoe's gonna shoot a kid. Come on, Raj, you can't be having your Wi-Fi die on your game. The game where I need your assistance the most. Uh-oh. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we gonna do, Mia? That's a legit question. Well, I really need to be going. No, you're literally the only help we've got here. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. She stated herself, we got a handicap in court. Come on. The Raiders rejected Eli Apple? Wait, what? What do you mean rejected? They, didn't come to terms on a contract? Like, what do you mean by, Oh, he asked for cornerback 1 money, so they didn't sign him. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good move on the Raiders' part. You shouldn't be paying Eli Apple cornerback 1 money. Maybe 2. Maybe. But he's more a nickel corner, so. It's like me in basketball. I reject them. He's a nickel corner at best now. Because I think he did pretty solid as a nickel corner in New Orleans. Was it New Orleans he was at? I think so. He did pretty solid as a nickel corner in New Orleans. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Yeah, I thought he was in New Orleans. For some reason, I had a hard time remembering. I don't know why. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is incorrect? Or is innocent, not incorrect? Dear Lord, I am moving so many letters around. At this point, I don't know. At this point, I really don't know because nothing is helping him. But, as a lawyer who has to help his defendant, my dude's not Ted Bundy. So, I'm going to believe that he's innocent until proven guilty, which there's a lot of evidence that proves him guilty. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Bye, Mia. To be continued. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Eli Apple certainly is not a number 1 corner anymore. I'd say at best, he could be a number 2 on a team that has a good number 1 corner. So if, I hate to use this as the reference, but say he's on the Rams. You've got Jalen on one side. You could have Eli Apple on the other. He's good enough to probably take on number 2. So definitely not the Raiders. Yeah, definitely not the Raiders. He's about what Gary and Conley would be. Gary and Conley is a very good number 2 corner. He's not a number 1 corner, though. Oh yeah, your number one's Daryl Worley? Yeah, no, you ain't got a number one corner. I'm not even sure you have a number two corner. Mr. Wright? I remember Will Powers' voice, because you boys wanted Mike Tyson. Yeah. Why do you look so unhappy? Our number 2 is Nevin Lawson, and 3 is Trayvon Mullen. I like Trayvon Mullen a lot. I think he's got a lot of talent in him. And Nevin Lawson, I think, is an okay corner. I don't like Daryl Worley at all. Daryl Worley should be like the 3rd on that list. Trayvon Mullen should probably be your number 1. Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. It's nothing, Wolvie. Don't pull out the claws. Right, Mia? Honestly, facts right there. Nevin Lawson's a solid number 2 for the most part, but Trayvon Mullen is good, man. I liked what I saw last season out of him. Uh-oh. She looks even unhappier. Phoenix. Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes. Please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent. Jonathan Abram is back next season. I'm hyped because we ain't got Carl Joseph anymore. Yeah, Abram, I mean, was having a pretty good season until he, what was it, concussion or torn ACL? Was it a torn ACL that kept him out for the year? Because I remember where he got hit in the head, where he went helmet to helmet with his teammate. Okay, it was his shoulder. Okay. I just remember the hit that took him out. We should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix. Today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. October 19th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. I think this is our first time in courtroom number 4. He played an entire game with a fucked up shoulder or collarbone. Ooh, man, he pulled a Billy Y, man. He went at, except he didn't make it. Well, no, I guess he played the entire game, so I guess, yeah, he made it through. But, you know, he pulled a Billy Y there, going through pain. Oh, here we go. Court is now in session for the trial of one Mr. Will Bowers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Abram has the potential of being a feared hard-hitting safety. Yeah, being hard-hitting is... It can be a very iffy situation. Because depending on where you hit, you know, could do some damage to yourself. Eli Apple is consistently okay. I wouldn't say consistently. He's got his moments where he shines, but I wouldn't call him consistent. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manella to the stand. Oh man, okay, I gotta get... I remember partially what his voice sounded like, and I gotta get back in the mood for that voice. He was like kind of a Cartman-like voice. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession? Oh shit. Harry can you be? Harry can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I'm at this summer new Bribing. Oh, he's great. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Yes, I was. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right? She doesn't waste any time putting on that pressure. Oh shit. Okay, Sal, let's do this. I was at the studios filming around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. Oh, his voice is gonna hurt my throat, and I gotta do commentary tomorrow for Jags franchise. Oh. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. They were out eating lemonade. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch, even though I ate it over there because there was meat over there. I saw some. We were in the meeting till around 4. During the meeting where I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. Did the Jags lose? What, for Jags franchise for this next episode? I'm not going to tell you. I do not want to tell you. I want to spoil it. So yees. I ain't gonna spoil it. I mean, they're still running the gauntlet, and they're in a wild card potential for the playoffs. Technically, they do still have a chance at the division title. Just depends on how good of a win streak they can get going, and if Houston loses. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. Somebody sneaks Darko's house and steal the files. No, please, nobody do that. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. David Murder. Understood. I will say this much. It's what's the way to put it? It is a very Jaguars game that'll be coming out tomorrow. That's the only way I'll put it. It's a very Jaguars game. I'll be back here on your own. Oh no! Is that when you always come into work? Yeah, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. No, the industry way is to come in at one point in time, and actually, if you're the director, show up like 3 hours early. Like, if you're the director, you're there like way early. I'm just saying. Yeah. I know all about the freaks in your industry.
still, I was pretty busy all that day.
Oh, for what it's worth. Okay. It's because everyone doesn't trust Gardner Minshew. I trust Gardner Minshew. It's the fact that Gardner Minshew, when I started the series, was a 62 overall to begin with. If I'd started now, he'd be great. He's like a 72 now in the game. Tell us more about that. In the employee area, if you had him, you'd have won a Super Bowl. I did have him, do you remember? I played him at the end of season 1. He didn't play too great. That's why we went quarterback early.
That's right. It was a fighting between the samurai and the evil magistrate.
Was anyone else at the run-through?
Yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Yeah. She was cheering on him, if you can believe it.
Certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else?
Yep, just as fun.
Whoops. No, okay, I can't see it. Damn it! Because I thought there was a thing that said the PA was there too. I thought there was a thing that said the PA was there too at the time. I don't remember. Why did it go on so long?
I'm pretty sure you already heard about this, but we apparently twisted it anger during the run to see.
Alright. You know who you need to sign? Oh, Lord. Who do I need to sign? Alright. Thus the limp.
With your kid, let me missing my lunch.
Christian Hackenberg? I signed no I didn't like Christian Hackenberg at Penn State. I was one of the few people who sat there and said, Christian Hackenberg is god-awful. And I was right. Rolling on the floor, starving? What exactly did they have for lunch?
Tib and stick. The assistant kicks him in.
Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. He's never thrown an NFL pass, and he got benched by Matt Hasselbeck in the AAF. Yeah, man, I knew he was bad. When the Jets took him in the second round, I'm like, that's a terrible pick. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. So in the end, you didn't get to eat.
Yeah, Mister, at least can you believe it?
Okay, new name, Connor Cook. I personally like Connor Cook. I thought Connor Cook was going to be a great NFL quarterback. I thought he had all the skill set. I just don't think he ever got a chance to really, develop. Sat behind Derek Carr the whole time. If he had gone to a team that actually could have used him, he might have been able to develop. That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? He played one game, did terrible, and that was it. I thought he had the skill set to develop into a good quarterback, but... Yep, now he's an XFL backup, because he got beat out by PJ Walker, who's now, I'd argue, fighting for a starting job in the NFL. I want don't know if there's... no, there's no way I can check what he said. Can I see what he said? Nope, I don't think so. Can I see what he said? Nope. Just gives me that. It's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella.
Huh? What did you want?
When I went to Studio 2, just saying, I saw something on the table there. There were not one but 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
Good care. Shit.
Okay, here's the Jags' new star, Nathan Peterman. No. God, no. He did one good thing for the Jags, throw a pick to Jalen Ramsey in the playoffs.
I was embarrassed that I didn't mention it. But I did it, after all.
A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Yeah.
Hey, you're not terrible, Madden. We got Ty Bramble. That's all we need. We got Ty Bramble. We got Airbnb. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it?
We took wind break during that meeting. I worked it down in.
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Ugh. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. What were you discussing in that meeting?
The Steel Samurai story and budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, the scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it?
Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? Can I present him with the... No, I have to press, okay. Time out there, bucko. You didn't take a single break?
Wait, God damn it. Yeah, not a one.
What's he sweating so much about? I wonder. If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Well? Mr. Manila, what's this all about?
Yeah, I guess we did take a little break, just a tiny one.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about his break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. The break.
Yeah, for Williams, we took a break. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12.
What?
Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder and steal one. That's only just enough time to eat T-bone steak, if you ask me.
I'm not gonna lie, 15 minutes, given he said 13, is more than enough time to commit murder. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. I like to enjoy my steaks. I take time. It takes me about 30 minutes to an hour to enjoy a nice steak. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay, Mr. Dan Manella. What time exactly did you, take this break?
Yeah, okay, damn it, I gotta say a damn time. Shit. I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30? We haven't had to really do much. I caught the contradiction, even though I wasn't really paying that much attention. We were having a conversation. But other than that, we've been doing just fine. That's the time of death! So he could have gone to Studio One, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible, time-wise. Edgeworth, what you thinking over there with your frilly shit and your almost Tyler Masters-esque hairdo? I just realized this. No wonder. I like you, though, more than Tyler Masters. You're not as big of an asshole.
But it was only like 15 minutes. 15. That's only 15 a bit, 12.
What were you doing for those 15 minutes other than eating your steak?
Eating my T-bone steak. What else? It was delicious. It was like medium, the medium rare, and it was like, oh.
There were 2 plates on that table.
Right, the other one was Diva's. I'm sorry. That was Miss D. Vasquez's plate. I'm sorry, I call her Diva and she hates that. She's last minute after that.
D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. I'm not gonna lie, him saying that dialogue with that face makes me think he's commit murder before in that time. Why is that? Why you think that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The person in the trailer had nothing to the people. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It's easy to eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. What are you talking about? It depends on how fast you're eating. I like to take my time with my steaks. Like, if it's a good steak, well, you gotta take your time and enjoy that thing, man. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One? Yes, I see. I've got to add another statement here. In my fanfic, we're not yet at the climax of the hero's journey, figuratively and literally. That's a sex joke. Oh, yeah, well, Mr. Wright. Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio One? Oh, shit. I mean, let's see. Let's just think about this for a second. Before I do want to give this some thought. before I go in on this. It certainly wasn't the guard lady. We know that right now. She wouldn't kill Hammer. That's for damn sure. I'm still not sold that it wasn't... I'm still pretty damn sure that we can't count out the PA. But from everything we've seen so far, it's got to be someone who was there. 'Twas Leon, man. Welcome, the Clumsy Gamer YouTube. I joined to hear, shit. Well, you hear that a lot in these streams, I'll just tell you that much. But welcome. If you enjoy yourself, go ahead and hit that follow button. Or, of course, subscribing is also an option. Ooh, you know what? It's got to be someone in the damn trailer, because it's got to be someone who was there, and the only people who would have been there, Director, Powers, Director, Powers, Hammer, and probably D. Vasquez. I can only think it was Jaren. Jaren did it. He said himself, he admits to it, but I'm claiming it. If I agree to let everyone in the trailer off the hook, then the trial is over. True. Now, I'm going to call you clumsy. Hopefully you appreciate that. Hopefully you don't hate me for it. But, just want to point out, I do not want you to give me any information, any more alliteration. There's probably plenty more, I'm sure. But I don't want you to give me any information pertaining to this until I ask for it. Please. That's all I ask. I killed the random victim. I can't remember. Alright, thank you, man. I appreciate it. And spoiled the game. Exactly. Exactly. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. Trust me, I know. I watch plenty of documentaries. It's not hard. Not talking from personal experience. Yes, I see. Well, if I do that, then I can add more to the fact. Oh, another whole chapter. Oh, yes. I suppose you might say that. All right. I've got the judge thinking now. Wait a minute, I didn't legit, I didn't know there was a Phoenix Wright anime. I am just now hearing of this. I thought it was just the game. I'm so watching that at some point. I'm so gonna watch that. So I know the case, but not really all the solutions. Okay, cool. Just stab a knife in the person's throat, watch the bleed out. Like, dear Lord, Jen, that's a little brutal, man. Gotta be a little more sophisticated than that. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. I didn't know. I had never heard of the Ace Attorney anime. I had never heard of that. Yeah, it's a bit trimmed down from the games. I would assume. It doesn't get everything in. 2 seasons of it. I'm going to have to check that out at some point. After I finish the games, I will certainly do it. But after I finish the games, I'm totally going to check out the Ace Attorney anime. That's a definite. What's your point, Edgeworth? Woo. Phoenix got jokes. You get it? You get it? What's your point? Phoenix got jokes. You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at that court record. The court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4 o'clock, the path between the studios was blocked. Son of a bitch, he's right. I entirely forgot the time frame. Oh, he's right. Mrs. Monk, isn't it Mr. Monkey? Excuse me, Edgeworth, you narcissistic, however, very cool son of a bitch. It's Mr. Monkey, not Mrs. Monkey. You're correct on everything else, but I'm just saying. There you assume the monkey's gender. Fucking climb over it, walk around. Yeah! Yeah, you can climb over, walk around, you can do a lot of stuff. Whoa! You're right! Oh, shit. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of the death. However, the monkey must be gender fluid. The path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. Shit. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. Phoenix, you might be sweating time. High five, bruh. We were right. We were on the right track there with Mr. Monkey. Yeah. Okay. Yeah! And somehow, I feel no desire to correct him. Okay, that's... I asked for that high five a little too early. No counter-argument, Mr. Wright. Then I'm afraid you lose this round. I believe we have seen enough evidence. He's gonna die from dehydration. Yeah, sweating that much. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. Oh, there was a season 3, it's just not available anymore. Oh, man. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. You're about to bring a 10-year-old child to the stand, man. How do you not feel guilty? Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Oh, really? It was 2 seasons by 2 different studios? Oh, I'm never a fan of that. I always hate that. I mean, sometimes it works, but oh, it's always annoying when that happens. Order! I will have order. Shut the fuck up in my court. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Go play hopscotch, foursquare, I don't know, fucking volleyball, basketball, whatever we got. October 19th, 11:04 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Numero Uno. Mia, we're fucked. What do we do now, Mia? What do we do? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. Because there's several people saying, I wish there was season 3, or there's info on season... Oh. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Not... Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is.
What's gonna happen to me? It kinda seemed like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it.
Oh, shit. Wolvie, I think you're going to prison, man.
They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. The suit does not fit. They must have quit, I guess. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Whew.
Thanks.
There we go. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. For the children! Let's do it. It was you're the only person documented who's seen it other than the creators. Dear Lord, Raj might be part of the elite here, seeing season 3 of Ace Attorney. October 19th, 11:15. You had an 11-minute recess, actually. District Court Room Numero 4. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Yeah, I was right. At first I consume the children. Devour the souls of the kids. Court is back in session for the trial of one Mr. Will Powers. If you're wondering what I did, I have now put my fanfic up to 4 chapters. Yes, quite. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Bruh! You's a dick! I ain't good! Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. I didn't think they'd actually do it. I did not think they'd actually do it. Oh no, don't do that, Edgeworth. Come on, you son of a bitch. Oh, I wanted him to stay like that. Oh, you see her his eyes. Fuck. Your Honor, please. Or, Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Yeah. Man, I really just wanted it to be his eyes. Oh, yeah, right. Someone please get an apple crate. God, please bring him an apple crate. One of those donut crates should do. Oh, dude, they got donuts. You can call a fucking aluminum can to the stand. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Or use condom? I don't even want to try questioning that. Witness.
What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. I've got a katana.
spoiled brat. Cody, answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
So he'd be what? 7? If he's in 2nd grade, it's like 7? I think so. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Verve is essentially, what do you want to call it? It's kind of like Hulu, kind of. I think that's the best, or Netflix. It's kind of like that. I watched Tiger Mask V on there. That's the only reason I know really what Verve is. But yeah, it's kind of like that. You fucking. Man, my client is innocent. Yeah, Edgeworth just, you bitch, you child. Just admit he's fucking innocent. I will throttle you. Witness, I mean Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident.
You got a problem with that? I'm gonna cut you.
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with a beard over there?
God, man. They're too fast, man. They're too fast with their dialogue. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission, if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid, and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. I'm gonna be a vlogger one day.
Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. Hey, Cody's camera, add to the court record. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Should play the Edgeworth investigation games. I plan on playing all of them. This is the trilogy that I have, and I plan on going through all 3. So, now we'll probably take, at least some breaks in between them, but I plan on going through all of them. Oh dear Lord, there's a case that's like 8 out. Oh my God. That's gonna be hell on these streams. Luckily though, that's only like 2.5 streams. So that's good. Witnesses account. What time zone am I in? I am on the East Coast in the US. So, Eastern Standard Time. Guess that's the best way to put it.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day.
all these streams will always start, unless I say so otherwise, 9 p.m. Eastern. That's just a heads up for you, Clumsy. There's a video called Edgeworth is on Fire that shows it. Oh man, I'll definitely enjoy being Edgeworth to a point. I think it's the third one that's Edgeworth, because I saw there's a trophy. I was looking at trophies earlier, and I saw there's a trophy for something with Edgeworth. So I don't remember the game though. It might have been the third one.
I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. Got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. It took fucking ever. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai.
Oh god. Oh, we might have to run an ad break just for me to get a beverage. No, we're going to do that just because I'm killing my throat. So we'll be back in 60 seconds. See you guys then. I'm going to get a beverage. You get a beverage. Take a bathroom break. Do what you need to. See you guys in a second. Welcome back, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed your ads. I now have a little bit of the bubbly ready to go. So hopefully this voice won't kill me. I've got to catch up with the chat. Alright, I think I'm all caught up. Whew! Alright.
It totally rocked right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy.
Razor Ramon.
Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! Kablam! Wham!
Maybe there was... Rod, you gotta quit questioning yourself now, man.
If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya.
Oh, he didn't have his camera with him.
Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
That's interesting. Why didn't he have his camera with him? Yes, I see. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child, even though he is a bit of an asshole. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. He's a lot tougher than, what was her name? April May. She was just annoying. Sorry, Cody, but I gotta press you. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh?
Of course I do. I've taped every show.
Every time this game finds a way to just make me just go, dear Lord, I feel old. Every time. Now it's because he tapes every show. Dear Lord, so much. We're having this trial now. We're having this trial on season 3. We're gonna get an objection here anytime now.
And I go to all the live performances.
That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park?
Course, duh. My dad always takes me.
Poor dad. Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio?
Actually, I've been there a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And the security lady's always yelling.
Right. Please continue. I was going to use That's Not Right from Apollo Justice. We haven't gotten that far. I haven't seen any of Apollo Justice. I just know that's like, what, the 3rd game in the series, I think? Maybe it's the 2nd one.
Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. You're just like my dad.
Objection! You are using up-to-date information. Actual footage of Clumsy when that objection occurred.
I went through the woods off the path so that old lady couldn't catch me.
Off the path?
Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there. If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was.
I see.
Anyhow, I was going for the studio.
Oh man, more pressing. More pressing from Clumsy here. Oh shit, he's catching you now, Raj. I believe you said March is when you watched it. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio?
Unusual?
Did you see this monkey by any chance? Oh, there you go. Now you're asking the questions, Phoenix.
Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
We got ourselves a contradiction. I'm telling you, we just figured this shit out. You request for a 5 to 10 minute recess. Your recess has been granted. We will take a 10-minute recess from the court sessions. So you went straight to the studio.
I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes.
You got lost in the woods? Did you spend the night in the woods? That's a game I'd really like to play. I've seen a playthrough of it, but I've never played it myself.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next?
Oh, Verve isn't available in the UK? That sucks. Yeah, Night in the Woods, from what I remember, a good name drop here. Even though I love his content anyway, so I'm fine with it. Jacksepticeye's playthrough of it. I watched his. Absolutely, like, from what I remember. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, it looks so pretty. Everything was really nice. I mean, if I had the money, I'd get it, but I don't have the money. Plain and simple. Yeah. Shit.
When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai.
The Steel Samurai.
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate.
Play it or face an exorcism. I don't have the money, man. I don't have it. If I had the money for it, then I'd play it definitely, but I don't have the money for it. Man, everybody using mobile. Nice to know at least people are willing to watch me on their phones. Hey, you know what? I'll join in the, I'm going to open this link as well just to join you guys seeing what's going on. Because we're going to finish this trial, it looks like, way before 3 hours passes. Dear Lord, there's 24 episodes? That's insane. That's just season 2, it looks like. So, next season. That's season 1. So yeah, there's only 2 seasons. There's only 2 seasons. Huh. Yep. Only 2 seasons. So we have did figured it out.
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
Objection has no relation. I see. What then?
It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy.
The bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? Was it Billie Eilish style bad guy? Was it a Scott Hall style bad guy? Was it just an evildoer? I am the judge. Do not question me, for I am secretly Sean Connery.
A guy, a person, kinda tall, skinny.
Are you sure it was a guy? Yeah, tall and skinny's very... Huh.
I don't know. He was kind of far away.
Tall and skinny. That doesn't sound like Hammer. Huh, he's being awfully vague.
Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down.
I want to just check what we have in here. I just want to know, if, Your Honor, that statement contradicts... No, never mind. Okay. That was a bad move on my part. Yep, I fucked up. I was thinking about questioning more so than I was that actually being an objection. What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move, not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor.
Yeah. I suppose he was. This is what I want to know. Why didn't you have your camera? If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. See, I'd rather just question him about stuff instead of trying to object with evidence. Because, like, I feel like there's certain things that I just want to know about. Yeah, it is. I will give credit to the style of animation with it. They do a lot with very few animations. And it helps a lot for me voice acting wise. Because most of their animations work really well with what I feel like works voice wise. What the fuck, man? Oh! That's what it is. I think. No, never mind. Well, shit, this is gonna be a real iffy situation here. Fuck. Is it his camera then? Present the attorney badge? Are we... Where do I present the attorney's badge? Like, where would I present it? I want to play carefully now. Because I feel like the camera is what you would present here. Because he states he always carries it. Just in case, I'm saving, just so that way, if something were to happen. Think. think it's gotta be the camera. Yeah! I used my moderately sized brain to figure it out. I ordered myself a little bit of the bubbly. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? That face. Oh my. I'm not gonna lie, if I can find a PNG of that, that might just become an emote. If I can find a good PNG of that, I would not mind something like that becoming an emote. Oh, that's good. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. I was putting the pressure on too much. Was it this digital camera contraption you're talking about? Oh, the judge is that old, dear lord. It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. God, man, I feel so old, because I remember when, like, digital cameras were, and they weren't new, but they were new-ish. God, I feel so old! How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. He makes a great point. I'm just gonna say Phoenix is right on this one. You're under oath, damn it. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody. What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? I'll cut you with my katana. Oh shit, he had a camera. This kid's a fucking liar. So you did have your camera. Are you saying you lied in this courtroom? My courtroom? Well, you're not getting a copy of my fanfic. And did you use this camera? Well, why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Yes, I see. Okay, that's what it is. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Man, this trial in the chat's going crazy. Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. Steel Samurai rules. He's Faheezy. Fasheezy. Yes. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Cody, we're gonna press the fuck out of you. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen.
I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing.
So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away. Not even once.
No?
Okay then. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Wait.
So the bad guy attacked him first. Well.
Yeah.
We have proved new contact was never made, but why was it listed? Well, I can only assume that somebody put that up as a second... Oh, no! In all seriousness here, I'm wondering if you saw Season 2 as being the dubbed version, because it looked like, at least the way I saw it, Verve had the dubbed and subbed as two separate sections. So you might have seen Season 2, or you might have seen Season 2 in the sub as Season 3, thinking that. Just my assumption. But you know what they say about assuming. Makes an ass out of you and me.
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy? Duh.
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed? Come on, Codes. Come on.
I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next?
The bad guy stopped moving.
Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that? These are good questions.
How did he do it? With the samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slam. Something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? I feel like we gotta press him harder. Cody.
NANI?
That was perfect fucking timing. Oh my god. That timing was so perfect. Legitimately, when he said, when what came on the screen, the Nani played, that was beautiful timing, and you didn't even mean for it. Good job. That was wonderful. Oh my god, that was great. That was amazing. I mean, you already did the dialogue for me. I didn't even have to do voice acting for that. That Nani, beautiful. Oh, you can't ask for anything better. That was amazing. Clumsy, if you want to put that on Twitter at all, you can. Go ahead and tag me. My Twitter handle is the same as the channel, so that's just if you want to do that. Oh, that's amazing. That works so well. I'm watching it again. I'm fucking watching it again. my god, it makes me so happy. That was the best thing. Oh, that was great. Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah, so what?
Yet you missed the most important part? What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. Shame on you, one Edgeworth. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Very vague, to be precise. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Ugh. Who the bubbly man? Order! Order in my court. Stop talking about shit. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. Bruh, we are getting some big words, man, in this trial you guys are having. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't watch it, he was watching something else, or show evidence. Mr. Wright, bruh.
Bruh.
Oh shit, this is big too because fuck. I feel like the evidence could be his book. But I feel like he was watching something else. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else. Probably something else. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Shit. Fuck. Come on, think of something. Think of something. Nothing.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims.
Yes. Sorry, Your Honor.
I have another explanation for this.
He couldn't watch it. Show evidence.
Bruh.
Having a lot of bruhs.
Bruh.
I'm going with this. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Okay, no, it's not that. Ah. So it is what I thought it was, I think. Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching a Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. That's true. I have to agree with Mr. Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? Show evidence! You're up. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? This is the only thing I got left. Here's my proof. Proof? Can I do that again? Shit! This doesn't prove anything. Huh, lost your nerve, have you? Very well, I'll ask you again. God damn it. Okay, now I'm at a standstill here. So if I could take the attention away from your guys' trial. Oh, God. Is it the camera?
Nani?
Is it the camera at this point? Try the camera. Okay, yeah, that is it. Never mind, there we go. There we go. I knew it was either that or the book, but the camera to me, I just couldn't comprehend it until I thought about it. He might have been trying to use it and not been paying attention, but... Like, that's one of those where it's just like, the wording is not that great, just saying. Here's my proof.
What's that? The camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
He was entirely familiar with its operation.
I'm aware of that too.
Well, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye! What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Took me a while, but I got there. Cody was lying, clearly. I think your guys' trial here is going to go to a hung jury. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero. Well, I figured, but I was like, well, what's he looking at? What, like, is he looking down the street at something? There's a lot of options here. And not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight. Correct? Yeah! Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Is it right? He means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. It's a show on MTV. It was kind of weird. No photo? Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wasn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yup. That yup is automatically suspicious. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Just because I want to see what he says. Pops? Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-eared geezer. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I guess I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're all so self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness. Testify. Yipes. Steel Samurai just escaped the clutches of the villain. So you did see the fight from the beginning. Oh, you almost lost stream. Can't be having that. Thank you for the follow there, Clumsy. Took you a while, but I highly appreciate it. Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Well, here we go. Moving strangely. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Whoa, whoopsie. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried. The lens wasn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all? Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture. I would have, once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? We gotta push. We gotta press until he tells us everything. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. Please predict the year. I think essentially he wants you to give a possibility of the year that you saw it. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture, or you took a picture. Hey! Bullseye?
How did you know?
Big brain. I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow!
This feels great!
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. I don't believe you erased them, child. You erased them?
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai's victorious? Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Oh, there we go. I read that terribly. That's why it came out right. I apologize. That was on me.
Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that?
He's becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon, or some valid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Cody!
Well, what?
For anybody just joining the stream, I mean, we've got a trial going on in the chat of if Season 3 of Ace Attorney was on Verve at any point.
Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it up with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance.
Oh! In your face!
I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Whizzam! Got 'em all. I never missed a one. Perfect collection.
Which means he takes a picture of all the final blows. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Oh, no, God.
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album you speak of?
It's called Path of Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by one Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won.
I see. That's great cover art. Maybe I can get him to do my fanfic art.
Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
Order! Order in the court, Mr. Wright. Have you an explanation? The Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor. No! Wait, no way. Phoenix, I think we've finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... I made a joke, I think, early on in this case, that the kid did it. You're shitting me. Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why did you just suddenly start profusely sweating and look like you just realized that a child may have murdered a man? Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took?
The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. Yeah, I know. I know if you have enough, like, practice with it, it starts to be really easy to catch on. But, like, I didn't think the kid would actually be the murderer. Not gonna lie. And I will say this. If you like these detective games, Clumsy, you'll like what we're playing as our main game on Mondays and Fridays. Some Danganronpa. It's good stuff if you haven't seen it, but you might have. No, it's good. Can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai? Lost? Well, there goes all my money.
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way! No! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever.
God damn, Cody, your voice is killer. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. Same reason he erased his precious photos. Cody, it was inconceivable. Or, as the Princess Bride has led us to say that word, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle, oh my god, he couldn't handle the truth. You want the truth? Well, Cody couldn't handle the truth. Oh my god, that's great.
Order. I will have order. Witness. I mean, Cody. Is this true? Tell the court what you saw.
Oh, poor Cody. Cody, that day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight. Right?
Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
Order.
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Well, that's where you're wrong, bro.
Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Come at me, Edgeworth.
Mr. Wright, what's going on?
Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai.
NANI?
Didn't see that coming.
Order! 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 So the Steel Samurai in this photograph was saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer.
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury.
But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already?
That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio One, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume.
Clever. But why would the victim do such a thing?
I don't know. I get it. Is this child about to figure out this entire case? I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Who was the suspect? The suspect was Powers, initially. Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. Well, what?
Show us.
Quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now.
Here. This is it. Oh, I see.
Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
Oh, you're talking to... Sorry about that, Clumsy. Sorry about that. I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix. Mia? What? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence we need to win this trial. With what? Your Honor? May I see that photo once more, please?
Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Your Honor, look at this. I noticed it immediately, but I wasn't sure exactly if I was right on the thought process or not, and then looking at it again, it's obvious that's the key factor. That right there is Studio 2, not 1. No, it's the 2. It was obvious that it was the 2. I figured that was a 2, but at first I was like, nothing really looks weird. Then I looked at it again, I'm like, oh, that's Studio 2. Your Honor, look at this. I see
a gate.
Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate?
The number? Ah, yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2.
Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible.
What's all this hubbub about? I don't get it.
God, my throat is going to die after this.
Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court.
I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Where did the murder take place? Did it take place at Studio 1? No, Studio 2! Yeah! Any objections to, we will adjourn court until more evidence is gathered for the rightful argument of whether Season 3 of Ace Attorney existed on Verve at some point in time, or if it is a miscalculation on the part of one Raj. Or I should say, on the part of one Roger Gary. There we go. You gotta be official here. Here, at Studio 2.
I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. All of those are correct. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Sal Manella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Holy shit, they were. God damn, he's smart. The path to the trailer was blocked.
So we have heard.
The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Miss Sal Manella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2.
Order! Order in the court!
The child. Nobody's eating the child. This child just helped us figure out this case. No one's eating him. The defense makes the following claims.
Bruh.
The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard in this old bag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole the Steel Samurai costume. Then, he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you struggling? Or, I'm struggling. Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Clumsy, are you trying to figure out what all these sound alerts are at this point? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim Jackhammer stole the costume.
Bruh.
I don't think we got proof of that. I don't think we have proof of that. At least nothing
Nani?
concrete. I don't think we have anything, like, fully concrete. Ugh. Oh shit, Raj apparently has evidence.
Nani?
That's a good timing for that. In the case in the case of season 3 Ace Attorney. I don't think I have proof.
Nani?
Dear Lord, that's playing a lot. Slow down on the sound alerts there, Clumsy. Don't play them as often. Slow them up. I don't want you guys overusing them. I made them 3 for a reason, but... Yeah, it's rough to time it. It's rough to time it. I don't see the concrete proof. I'm gonna save here just because I'm unsure of what's gonna happen if I get this wrong. I'm gonna say I don't have proof. Proof. Uh-oh. Pretty sure I don't have anything like that. Phoenix, even if you're not 100% sure about this, you have to try. And I think you've got proof that's good enough to win them over. Just go for it. All or nothing. Your Honor?
Yes, Mr. Wright.
Actually, I do have proof. Here's my proof that Jackhammer stole the costume. Really, the only thing I think I've got is the costume. Wait, no, that can't be right. Gotta have some proof that will knock their socks
Nani?
off. Drugs? Is it the sleeping pills? Oh, it is! I didn't think that would be concrete enough. I did not think the sleeping pills would be concrete enough. Okay, that's weird. I really wouldn't have thought that would be concrete enough. This is it.
An empty medicine bottle.
I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads, sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills.
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Holy shit, that changes everything.
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea. I mean... Fingerprint the bottle, man.
An idea? Very well, let's see it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. Testing the blood, I don't think, though, proves that Hammer used it. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. Hey! I got it. Yeah, exactly. That I was thinking the same thing. Fingerprints can be tampered with. It doesn't really mean he used it. It means he touched it. But it's the only thing that kind of makes the most sense.
I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle.
Empty bottle given to judge.
This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today.
God damn, this one's really taking this long? I thought this was it.
Kobayakin's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss O'Bag may have been the victim Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your homework is to find the answer to the following questions.
Not as long as the Edgeworth Investigations trial, dear Lord.
Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow.
That's a lot of homework.
Mr. Edgeworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the final and last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned.
October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 1. Woo! That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Yeah. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? We're not murdering the child. The child helped. Of course we're kidding. Shave the beast. No, you can't shave Wolvie. Are you sure? Eat the sofa. That you can do. I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right. Thanks. Bye, Wolvie.
To be continued next time on Dragon Ball Z. Hey! October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright and Go Law Offices. We're gonna go a little bit further, not much. I just want to take this a little bit longer. Deleting saved content. No! We don't want that. That was a close one, huh, man?
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
Fucking shit, Maya's back. Maya?
So, what happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof.
Wow, good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow's the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. Finish this trial or you die. We're not going that long. We're not going that long. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
So under the system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. And you know what? I think that's actually a perfect time to stop anyways. So we will more than likely finish this next time we come to it. Now that depends on next time we stream it for a Throwback Thursday. It may be next week just to try and finish up this chapter. But we are going to end this here. I'll present, and I can't present the attorney badge. I'll present it to Maya. Sure, why not? Whoops. But I've hit every button but talk. There we go. Damn it. I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. So with that, though, we will call a close to this one. I want to thank you, Clumsy, for being here for this one and the follow you gave. Hopefully you're in some other streams. It was good having you here. Let me get some jams going for you guys before we end this. Get the tunes flowing. I think we'll go with some of this time around. Dear Lord, that's loud on my end. There we go. But with that, I want to thank you guys very much for being here. It was a good time. It was a very good time. Wanted to do a party popper cheer when you won. We'll get to that. We'll get to that next time around. So don't worry. Next Thursday might be when we finish this. It all depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling some Ace Attorney, which with how close we are to the end, I might be feeling it. So with that, I will see you guys tomorrow for some more Danganronpa. I'll see you at 9 o'clock Eastern.